Okay, so anyway, chief designer for GMC, so tell us what we're looking at now this year. What is the design cue that we all need to pay attention to?
Actually today we've just launched
the new Acadia. Yep.
So we're all about, for GMC it's all about precision, and it's about the form, the shape. Design is very important with GMC. So the lines, the angles, and we really listen to our customers on this one, because the Acadia is such a good seller now. So we wanted to make sure we keep our customers, and we also get some of the others from other people. You know, we're not proud. So we wanted to find out, if you're not buying ours, why? And what do we need to do to that vehicle to get you onto our vehicles? But we also wanted to keep that GMC look. I mean, from all the full-size trucks with the grills, Denali is really important, with all the real material and in the interior. So with the GMC, this Acadia, with the interior, it's mostly families that drive this car. So even though I know everybody's saying it's on a smaller platform, but we wanted it still to feel big and feel wide. So you're in the car with all your family, you still feel there's enough room, but you can reach to all the controls, they're all accessible. And you want to put all your stuff in from all your kids. You can fold that third row down, put all the equipment. Then if you've got any extra kids to give a ride home.
And you always have a few.
Exactly, you might gain a few extra, you put the seat back up. So that was all very important to us.
How do you also carve 700 pounds out of a car like that?
I'm a designer, okay? Don't ask me numbers. I'm really bad at numbers, so that.
But as a designer, I'm sure you have to figure out how to work with lighter materials also.
Oh yeah, of course. We have to work around that. We have to
I noticed the engineers pulled out. They probably pulled out a few things they didn't need.
I hate to think, and I don't want to know, okay? As long as they're not touching my design, I don't mind.
I also wanted to ask you the question, when you hit on it when you said you have an immensely popular vehicle already.
Yes.
How do you walk a fine line between losing the people who say, hey, I liked it how it was, and the people that you're not proud to steal from over at the competition?
I'm not proud.
I understand. I'm with you on that one.
It's really hard, and especially for me, because as being a designer, and as you've already commented about me being English and Northern, I really want to push it. My job is to push GMC. I never want anybody to say, wow, you know, everything looks really old, but I know I can't alienate, so you've just got to do little steps and push and make sure. And yet, when you first see it, you might be shocked, but within a year, you're not going to be shocked anymore. Like when the Terrain first came out and the Equinox, everybody loved the Equinox and it was like a love-hate for the Terrain. Now the Terrain does amazing. Everybody really likes it. So that's my job, to keep that push on GMC.
So let's talk about, we've got these trucks around us here, so this is a good chance to talk about these, because I can finally talk to somebody who's involved in the actual design of these. I know, and I've been looking at these all, like for 2 days now. So tell us what we're looking at that's new on these trucks.
Well, these are the new Denali, this is this Canyon Denali.
Canyon, right.
So my team, before I took over exteriors, we worked on the interior for the Canyon and for the Sierra trucks, which are over there. So we worked on the interiors, and the exteriors are all new. And Denali is really important to us. We had Denali on all our other vehicles. So now we've added it to the Canyon. So you get the leather, the stitching, the wood, all the same finishes, because I'm really trying to build across the brand of GMC design and make sure that I've got the same colours and finishes across all the vehicles. I don't want somebody to buy one vehicle and say, I really like that finish on that one, why can't I get it on this one?
But you want them to be able to get it on
Yes, so I'm making sure that we're keeping that brand consistency across all the GMCs. So I actually my team did the interior for these vehicles.
You're kind of proud of that, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, so what's your favorite part about that one then?
My favorite part is probably the IP, the instrument panel, and how the finishes and all that, the fact that we were able to get all the real finishes on. Same with the Sierra.
Did you ever get annoyed when the engineers come in and say, we got to make a bigger screen, because you're saying, I don't want all that screen, I want more. Come on, I know I hit on something, didn't I?
Actually, you know, we get it all the time, and it's a love-hate, it's really funny with anything you do. And so we're designers, so we do all our sketches, and then you get an engineer will come and say you can't do it, and it's like insulting your child, okay? But you've got to work together and do a compromise. So how I tell my team, okay, if they say they can't do that, and you want this but they can't do it, do something in the middle and push it. And I'm very good at pleading ignorance and apologising, okay? Just push it as far as you can go.
You ask for forgiveness later.
Exactly, yes. So that's what we do. And then usually they get on board, because they know if they tell me we really can't do it, I take it serious and I will do it. But as far as they can let me, I'll push it. So it's good, and that tension's good.
Now, do you ever get jealous of the people over at at Chevrolet doing like the Corvette and stuff like that, and they're saying, that's the car I really want to play around with?
I did the Corvette interior.
Oh, you see, I'd see. Look at you.
My team did. It wasn't me, because my team did the Corvette interior. So I can't get jealous of that, because I was part of the team. So try another one.
Well, that's good. Okay, let's try another one. But that's all part of that. What you're saying is across all the platforms where if you go to get a General Motors vehicle of any sort, that you have at least you're within reach of something you like about one of the other cars.
Yes, and my biggest thing is if I don't like it, I'm one of the ones that can put it right. So I'm in design, so it's our job to make the fact that we're proud of every vehicle we do. So I worked across, back then I was on the Chevrolets and all the trucks, and now I'm just on GMCs. But I have an opinion, and I say, and I don't keep quiet, as you can tell. And it's up to us to make it how people want.
The future of cars, we're heading for this autonomous vehicle. You're going to have to change the way the interiors of cars are, because people are going to use cars differently if they're not actively involved in driving them at all moments.
I know.
So what are you thinking about as a designer? What are you looking at?
I'd love to tell you, but I'd lose my job if I tell you.
Oh, see, that's the proprietary kind of thing that we're talking about
because we are working on a lot of future. We really are working on all these things, but I can't tell you. I'd love to tell you, but we can't.
I mean, just give us hints. I mean, what kinds of things do you have to consider then? I mean, are passengers going to face the same direction, or are the drivers going to be able to turn around and talk to each other? And
all of that. You have to think all of that thing, and space and what you need to get in, and also when we've been doing a lot with them. Shifting gears. If you take that out and you have ETRS, which we're adding on a lot of vehicles, the electronic, you gain a lot of space then for storage. So the big thing is, whatever you gain, you have to find a way to use for what the customer wants. So that's how we're looking at a lot of things now, okay? If we gain some space back, because it's amazing. One of the things I've learned about engineering, even though as designers we want to design everything, but we have a lot of criteria that a lot of time we don't quite understand, but you've got to fit everything in. Yeah. So any space I can get which frees up my design, I'm all in.
It reminds me of the scene in Apollo 13 where they walk in and they dump out the trash can and says, okay, this is everything they have, figure out how they can get it back to Earth with it. That's kind of what you have to do.
We do. Yeah. The engineers give us like a suitcase, and they give us cups, the big cups that we have to fit in, in the cup holders. We get all of that and you're like, oh no. And we have to make it fit in every interior.
That's right.
And it's hard.
Well, but you do well because obviously you're selling a lot of cars.
Yeah, thank goodness. But it's hard though.
Well, if it were easy, everybody would do it.
True.
All right, Helen Emsley, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.